Okay, what is 8 feet tall, covered in fur, and one of the most elusive creatures in the country? It's Sasquatch. Today I'm going to give you the basic information about Sasquatch, its origin, I'm going to tell you about Bigfoot in pop culture, the BFRO, and proper squatching procedures. There have been reported sightings from over 400 years ago, and the general description given by people that have seen a Bigfoot is that they're a tall primate figure, roughly between 7 and 15 feet tall, covered in reddish-brown fur, with the face like a human and primate mixed together. Their behavior, they are usually alone in deep forest areas that are densely populated with trees, and they don't travel in groups. That's why they're really hard to find. And they communicate through knocking, which is them hitting tree trunks with big sticks or rocks. They growl, howl, and grunt. Their origin, they are mostly found in the United States in the Pacific Northwest, even though they are really spread out all over the country. There's been sightings in nearly every state. And they're also in the Himalayas and Asia. In Asia, they're called the Yeti and the Abominable Snowman. And in America, we call them Bigfoot or Sasquatch. They are scientifically believed to be descendants of the Gigantopithecus, which was alive 1 to 9 million years ago. The name meaning giant ape. They were in the primate family, and so Sasquatches are believed to be descendants of this group. In pop culture, we see a lot of Bigfoot. He's a movie star. In Man Beast, we see the more aggressive Bigfoot. In Harry and the Hendersons, we see a softer side of Bigfoot. He's done some spokesmodeling for Jack Link's beef jerky, where their slogan is "Don't mess with Bigfoot," or Sasquatch, "Don't mess with Sasquatch." And they're also the subject of investigation on the show Finding Bigfoot on Animal Planet. The BFRO is the group on the TV show Finding Bigfoot that does all the investigations. They are the Bigfoot Field Researchers Organization, and they conduct field and laboratory experiments and investigations. Their goal is to discover and solve the mystery of whether Bigfoot is real or not. And they use people's testimonies in the areas that they go investigate to narrow down the areas that they go search and try to find him. So, in case all of this has inspired you to go out and find yourself a Sasquatch, I'm going to tell you what you need in case you go squatching. So, first you'll want a team, probably because you wouldn't want to go by yourself because it would freak me out. A location, you want to find somewhere that's like densely forested area, probably not in Nebraska. You're going to want to go at night because that's when they're most active. You'll want to carry a big stick because it serves two purposes. One, you can communicate with them by knocking on the trees and get them to knock back to you. And also because you never know what you're going to encounter out there, so you might need to protect yourself. You'll want some walkie-talkies to be able to communicate with your group. You'll want a thermal reader because it's nighttime and you want to be able to see if there's a Sasquatch walking in front of you, so you'll be able to see it on the thermal reader. And you'll also want a recording device to record any communications you have back and forth with your Sasquatches. So, today I've talked about the basic Sasquatch information, the origin, Bigfoot in pop culture, the BFRO, and proper squatching procedures. So hopefully I've inspired you to all investigate and decide whether you believe in Sasquatches or not.